A very warm welcome to all the students of ABBHS High School Lonavala. Standard 5th. Subject English 1. Good morning all. Children, you all love to play in the water, isn't it? Yes. And is there any end to your excitement? No. When you know that you are going to travel by boat. So, let's travel with our two friends on their boat in our beautiful poem number 17 on the water by Anonymous. Anonymous means children, the poet is unknown. But in this poem, the poet gives message that everyone must take some time out of their busy schedule and enjoy the wonders of nature. Here is the poem, children, and I am going to read this poem. Please pay attention. In our little boat to glide on the water blue and white, while the sky is smooth and bright, what could give us more delight? In our little boat to glide on the water blue and white, while the sky is smooth and bright, what could give us more delight? See the ripple how they run, twinkling brightly in the sun. While reflected we can see shadows of each hill and tree. See the lilies round and large, floating near the reedy merge, where the blue rush has its place and the heavy water maze. See the great green dragon fly and the swallows skimming by. See the fishes spring and gleam ere they flash into the stream. See the bright kingfisher too dart a gleam of green and blue. These are all around our boat. On the water, wise we float. So here is the poem I end up, and now we will see stanza wise each meaning. So first stanza. In our little boat to glide on the water blue and white, while the sky is smooth and bright, what could give us more delight? Here, children, the poet begins by telling us that here is in a boat and the boat is gliding. Gliding means, children, moving away on the river that is wide and its water is blue and the sky is clear and bright. In other words, the poet wants to tell us that it is a beautiful day. The poet further puts forth a rhetorical questions. Rhetorical means beautifully. That what else could give us more happiness? Delight means happiness than this beautiful day and the clear blue water of the river. Let's move to the second stanza. See the ripples how they run, twinkling brightly in the sun. While reflected we can see shadows of each hill and tree. In this second stanza, children, the poet is pointing to the ripples. Ripples? You can see the picture ripples. Right, the waves. And they're telling us to watch how they are shining brightly in the sun rays as they move on the surface of the water. The clear water of the river is reflecting the images of all the hills and trees. In third stanza, see the lilies round and large, floating near the reedy merge, where the blue rush has its place. and the heavy water maze. Here, children, the poet is telling us to see the large round lilies that are floating near the edge of the river that is full of reed. And the poet tells us that we can also find the other water plants like the blue rushes. Bluish means big grass grown up. Same and water maize. Let's proceed to the fourth stanza. See the great green dragon fly and the swallow skimming by. See the fishes spring and gleam ere they flash into the stream. So, in this stanza, the poet is now pointing at the dragonfly and the swallow. Swallow means a kind of a bird that are skimming the water into the river. The poet is also advising us to quickly watch the fishes that are shining as they jump about before they dive back into the river, into the water, and disappear. So these are insects, birds, fish, lilies. The poet is pointing. Now watch it carefully. Let's move to the fifth stanza. See the bright kingfisher too, dart a gleam of green and blue. These are all around our boat. On the water, whilst we flow. Here, children, in the last stanza, the poet is telling us to see the kingfisher bird as it dart about to search of fish. Right, children? The poet end the poem by saying that these insects, birds, fishes, plants, trees, and hills are all around him as they move in their boat. They all are move how the boat glide on the water. Yes, children. And we all should enjoy the wonders of nature at least once in a life. So, children, I hope you all are understood the poem. Now, repeat the poem after me. In our little boat to glide on the water blue and wide, while while the sky is smooth and bright. What could give us more delight? See the ripples how they run, twinkling brightly in the sun. While reflected we can see shadows of each hill and tree. See the lilies round and large, floating near the reedy merge, where the bluish has its place, and the heavy water maze. See the great green dragonfly and the swallow skimming by. See the fishes spring and gleam ere they flash into the stream. See the bright kingfish dart a gleam of green and blue. These are all around our boat on the water whilst we flow. Yes, do you enjoy this poem? Very good. Thank you, children, and keep learning something